Hey, what's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Welcome to my life, Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Guys, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about all this stuff that's going on with Eligio Bishop, better known as Nature Boy, or Chief Three God, but we're gonna see if we can go ahead and break down some of this stuff. And like I said, guys, I don't have a dog in this fight. I am not an attorney, but we're gonna see if we can comb some of this stuff out. And most of the stuff that I am reading, if it's legal documents, it's out there already. All you have to do is go online, and all the information is already out there. I see that Andre 3000, she came in, or he, I don't know if that's say three is free. And I see DeAndre Sims, she wants to know who is Nature Boy. Well, you're going to have to watch some of the videos, which I took a lot of them down, but Nature Boy, his real name is Eligio Bishop. And I'm not going to go ahead and get all the way into the story, but he had a vision. He had a vision that, he wanted to go out there in the tropics, and he went out there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he had brought his family, which, his wife, they didn't like it, but I think he had kept his son. But it was his vision, it was his journey that he was out there. And many people, they saw, especially young people, young men, young women, they saw what he was doing out there in the tropics, and they followed him. And from there, they became, a tribe. He called himself chief. It had a lot of people that was a part of it. He wanted to teach the five scientists, and which I'm not too much in there in that, which they was I've been watching some of his videos, but I still haven't gotten into all that, the five scientists and all this other stuff, the astrology. But that's what he's into. And he had a lot of people that saw the vision. It was beautiful because, like I said, many videos that I had made, he did something that many people only talked about, but he did it. And I believe that it could have been beautiful. He could have accomplished a lot of stuff. It's just that, you have to be careful who you allow in your camp, because, you can't just allow everybody a part of your vision. And before you know it, it gets out of hand, which he took it to Instagram, not just only Instagram, he took it to social media. I think he had started on Facebook, and then it blew up on Bigo Live. And, people were sending donations. And to me, pretty much what I have seen, part of it was entertainment, where he had drew a lot of followers. This man had over 200,000 or more followers, people that was watching, whether they like it or not, but they still was watching, and they was supporting it, because he made almost $20,000 every month. So quite obvious, he's going to put on a show for him, even though he had his teaching in the mix of it, which I understand that part, because that's just like preachers. They going to entertain, because we know people, they love to be entertained. And in order to draw them in, I guess that's what he felt like, he needed to go ahead and entertain and also throw the word. But like I said, guys, I am not an attorney, but we're going to see if we can go ahead and get to the bottom of it. I'm going to read some of the reports that's already online, because there's a lot of stuff, guys, to me, it does not make sense. But like I said, I'm going to keep myself out, and I'm going to try to go ahead and stay to, the facts. Okay. So DeAndre, she said, I need to study him and check out. You can go, just go ahead and key in Natureboy TV. And if you key in Natureboy TV, you're going to see a lot of his videos. Also, you can go on Instagram if you want to see some of his teaching, because he have a lot of teaching. Let me see if I can go ahead and pull some of it up so you guys can see. And after that, we're going to, let me get out of this right here, because I want to go ahead and play this video also. Again, the interview that Nateri had did with the T. So I want to go ahead and play that also. But let me go ahead and show you his website. I think you can go on. Hold on, let me get out of this right here, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. I didn't know you was a man. Sorry about that. I thought you was a. I didn't know. I apologize. I apologize. Yes, indeed. And I'm so glad that because you know how some people are. But let me see if I can go ahead and pull up his page. This right here is on Instagram. And I'm also going, if I have time, I'm going to play some of the interview that had happened with Nateri and the T. So let me see. Yeah, this right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see if you can see it. Because sometimes when I go on Instagram, I have problems. But yeah, this right here, this is his page. You can go on the Three God page. You can go on his page right here, and he have so many different teaching. I don't even know how to pronounce all these stuff. Chondrum, biology, neurology, laws, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok. He have a lot of stuff, and also I think, yeah, just go ahead and key on some of this stuff, and you're gonna see a lot of his teaching. Let me see. I don't know if it's still on there. Yeah, a lot of his teaching is on there. I don't know if it's on this right here because I haven't been on the page in a while. But also, you can go on Natureboy TV and you can also see a lot of that. But this is what I want to go ahead and talk about. We know that Natureboy tomorrow, Eligio Bishop, I know him as Natureboy. He have another bond hearing tomorrow. I think it's around about 10 o'clock or something like that. But this right here going to be like his third time, with his bond hearing. So I want to go ahead and talk about a little bit about it because I want to know. I went ahead and Google, how he did ask for a speedy trial, and we already know that his 90 days, it's been over. Because one thing when a person asks for a speedy trial, I want to see, how that goes about. So let me see if I can go ahead and pull some of this up right here where I had found this right here on Google. And like I said, guys, I am not an attorney, okay? This right here all comes from Google. But, when a person asks for a speedy trial, I think that it have to be within so many days or at least not over, 1 or 2 months. But let's see what this says right here. This is a violation of a speedy trial rule means that any conviction and sentence must be wiped out and the charges must be dismissed if the case has not reached trial. So we already know that this right here going on Chief's third bond hearing. Tomorrow going to be the third bond hearing right here. And this, if they don't reach, at least if this don't go to trial, then most likely they're going to have to dismiss. Now, I don't know what the Georgia law is. I'm just reading this right here on Google. So everything is alleged, okay? And right here it says the Federal Speedy Trial Act provides some instructions for federal cases. For example, it requires formal charge to be brought within 30 days of an arrest. Now, we know that Chief been in jail for almost 7 months. And this right here, according to this article right here, it says like once a person file, for a speedy trial, at least, you know, after 30 days of his arrest, they're supposed to go ahead and give him a trial. So we're going to see how all this is going to play out tomorrow because I wanted to know. So, and this right here says, how can the right to a speedy trial be violated? So we're going to see how can it be violated. Now, I don't know what state this is in, but I just went ahead and pulled this up on Google. It says in 1992, delay due to neglect can violate a speedy trial right. United States, the U.S. Supreme Court rules that an 8.5 year delay between the government indictment of a defendant and the defendant arrest violated the defendant's Sixth Amendment Amendment right to a speedy trial. And so I'm pretty sure that they either gonna have to set a bond for Chief tomorrow, or they just gonna have to take it to trial, because you cannot keep holding him in a county jail without giving him the right to, at least make bond so he can go ahead and prepare his case. And also, let me read this part right here. It says that the Sixth Amendment rights to a speedy trial. Without this right, criminal defendants could be held indefinitely under a cloud of unproven criminal accusation. The right to a speedy trial also is crucial to ensuring that a criminal defendant receive a fair trial. If too much elapse between the alleged crime and the trial, witnesses may die or leave the area, that memories may fade and physical evidence may be lost. And that's absolutely, true. But I don't know how, it's going to play out, in the Georgia law. But the law is the law. And also, I talked to a reliable source where I wanted to know, you know, did they receive any discovery? Did the attorney or whoever they have, which we already know that they have a public attorney, did he get some of the recovery? And they did some of the discovery. Yes, they did. And on the discovery, and I'm going to say allegedly, but it was said by a reliable source that it's no witnesses. So, I was thinking that, some of them had went ahead and went state, but none of them went state. There is no witnesses according to what was told to me. So if there's no witnesses that came forth, then they're going to have to, and I'm not an attorney, they're going to have to give Chief at least, to go ahead and make bond or give him a speedy trial date, because you cannot hold a person, with, like I just read to you guys, that's not fair. That's like holding a person hostage. So if you got any comments, anything, guys, that you want to go ahead and talk about, feel free. And also, I had pulled up the I'm not going to go ahead and post it, but this all public information right here, which I know you guys already have read this almost 100 times. This right here is the warrant, and I wanted to see what was the warrant right here that I'm gonna say alleged victim. I'm not gonna go ahead and say her name, and like I say, guys, I'm not trying to bad mouth nobody or try to make people feel bad or what they have went through or allegedly went through. My job is to stand on my truth. And I'm here, I'm not taking no sides. I'm here to stand on the truth. So I'm just only reading what's already out there, and the information is already out there. So right here, I'm not going to read it all, but this right here is when they went ahead and filed that search warrant. And we know that was on the 4th, 2022, which I'm not going to go ahead and read all of it. I'm going to go directly to number 3, where it says on the 3rd, 30 of 22, the alleged victim filed a report with uniform in reference to sexual explicit videos of her being post on Twitter. Now, what I'm trying to do right now, this is her statement of what she had filed with the state. And it says, I'm not going to go ahead and read who the deputy is, the detective is. And it says, I spoke with the alleged victim. She stated on 3/27/22, the alleged victim found sexually explicit videos of herself on Twitter. She stated under username at the Three God, Mr. Eligio Bishop posts videos of them having sex. She stated the video occurred when she lived at that, you already know the address. The video showed the alleged victim and Mr. Bishop having sexual intercourse. I'm gonna say alleged victim stated on 3/24/22. Now, nowhere in this statement right here, when they took the statement, nowhere on here I see that she had told them that she was Aura. You know what I'm talking about, that she was Aura. Nowhere on this statement. So I want to know, where did they come up with saying that she was the Aura? Now on here they wrote a probable cause, that she had the aura, but nowhere on this warrant, this search warrant, said that the alleged victim, she was Aura, the big Aura. So I want to know, why did they went ahead? Well, not really me. The people wants to know, why did they send helicopters and made that big old scene if it was just videos that was on social media? Because nowhere the alleged victim had said anything about the big aura. And guys, you can go ahead and pull this up yourself, because all this information is online. And I didn't post it on my channel, but you can go ahead and search that. All you have to go to wherever chief is in jail, and you can go ahead and pull up that information for yourself. But nowhere that I saw that she was Aura, or nowhere did I ever hear that she said that she was Aura. Hi, Eagle Soren. Hi. How are you doing? I see another mommy need cruise. I haven't heard the latest about him, but I know that man needs to be locked up, because he is, well, like I say, you cannot charge him for stuff like, you got to charge him for what. The only way that we can be talking about what he's charged for. Now, whatever he did out there in the tropics, or whatever he did to these ladies, we talking about what he's charged for right now. And we got to be fair. These charges right here, like I say, this is some serious charges. The first one was the big aura, but nowhere on this statement right here that this warrant, this search warrant, when they came out, that she said that he did the aura to her. Now I'm reading it right here. Now, guys, if you could show me where it's at, or it may be a form that I didn't see, but I do not. I looked through all of them, and I do not see where she said the big aura. The only thing that they said, that they confiscated iPhones and iPads, and they went ahead, and I guess they got all his information off of Twitter and Instagram and all those other places. But like I said, guys, nowhere that I see on this warrant right here, when she went to the county, nowhere that she said that he did the aura to her. She was upset because he had went ahead and post those videos on Twitter. Now, the next question, I went to my reliable source, Dandre. He said, I just seen some disturbing videos of this guy. It's a lot of stuff out there. That's no one is denying that. Like I said, he did some stuff. He did a lot of stuff. But the law is the law. We talking about what those charges that he's facing, not what he did previous. Whatever happened with Malia and Mama Dear and Velvet, they are not the ones that have filed charges against him. I'm talking about the one that had filed charges to him, what he's what he's in jail for. Nowhere on there that it said that he did the aura to her. She never said that. Just like with the interview that she did with the T. When she did an interview with the T, she said that she made love. They made love. Now, how are you going to say that someone did the big aura and said that we made love and I was weak, which we're going to go ahead and play that video again. But the other question that I asked from a reliable source, the first question I asked from the reliable source, did, she made in a statement that he did the big aura to her. And it's nowhere out there on these search warrants, on this affidavit, on this statement that she went and she reported, said that he auraed her. Nowhere. Now, guys, if you can find that information where, she said that, please let me know. Please let me know. But nowhere the search that I have found. Now, the next question that I asked, I said, did she know the alleged victim? I'm going to say alleged victim. I'm going to go ahead and give that to her. Did she know that they was going to post that stuff on Twitter? Let me say it again. I want to know, did they give her heads up and let her know that when she was making those videos, and I'm going to say allegedly, even though I have the proof right here, okay? Even though I have the proof right here, and I cannot show it on, I could show a little bit on here. Let me show a little bit, but I'm not going to post it because, see, I don't work like that. I don't ride like that. Everybody, when they get something, they're going to sit there and they go post it, monetize it, and all this other stuff. I'm not down for stuff like this. I'm here for the truth. The question that I asked, did the alleged victim, or I'm going to say Jane, well, I'm not even going to say Jane, I'm going to say Susan. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Did she know that they was going to post those videos on Twitter? Did she know that? That's the $1 million question. That's what everybody wants to know. And it said, yes, she did know. Well, if she know that they was going to post those pictures, did you guys make a flyer? Did you guys let the people know that you all was going to have those videos on Twitter? Did she know about that? Was she in that home at the time? And I'm going to say allegedly for everything, because like I said, I'm not like no Tasha K. And let me make sure I post that, because ain't nobody gonna send me no cease and desist letter, because I don't have that type of money to wipe my tail with it like it's tissue paper, okay? And I am not too ashamed to say it. But I do have the date where she was in that home when those videos was posted, and she did sign a NDA, okay? Hold on. And like I said, guys, don't come for me. Please don't come for me, because I am the wrong one, okay? I'm here, like I said, trying to get to the truth like everybody else. It's just that, want me to tell you something? I'm not sitting there going to throw out something just to put my foot on somebody's neck. Now, like I said, he did a lot of grimy stuff, but he's not being charged for that, okay? He's being charged for what Jane, and I'm going to just say Jane, what she's put on him, okay? I'm not going to say her name. I'm going to just call it Jane, okay? So let me go ahead and post this right quick, and then I'm going to show you the flyer that they had posted. Put this allegedly, okay? Which the dates and all this is on there. She knew that they was going to go ahead and post all that stuff on Twitter. That was the purpose. That was part of their teaching. Because we already know that Natureboy did a lot of teaching on sex education, or sex 101, whatever you want to call it. So many videos out there he's teaching on sex, and he considered himself as a guru, okay? So this right here, hold on. It's the second question that I asked. Did she know? Did she know that they was going to post those videos on social media. And this is the flyer right here. I'm gonna cover. Well, let me see if I can cover because I don't want to show no butt or nothing. Okay. But this is the flyer. They let everybody know. Let me see if I can pull it up again. She knew. Let me see. Right here, it says "We Live." Let me see if you can see it. You see it? I hope you guys can see it. Let me see. This right here says "We Live" on Twitter. It let you know the date that they was going to be on Twitter, and it says of what account is going to be on the Three Guide Twitter page. So that flyer was put out to let you know that they was going to put out more content. Eagle Soaring High say if she had been there for 6 years, she had to know the same thing that they did. But if not, then it took her for a loop. But this can be the first time that this had happened. No, he is absolutely right. This girl was coming in. She been in that tribe, a part of the Carbon Nation for 6 years, going in and out, in and out, in and out. But I'm not going to put my foot on her neck because the reason why I'm not going to put my foot on her neck because she did not say that Chief had ordered her. She did not say that. She did not say that Chief had ordered her. Now, if she would have said that, then that right there would have been another story, but she didn't say that. So I cannot say, that she went around and she said that he ordered her. No, she didn't say that. But right here, now all the questions, guys, all the information is already out there. It's out there. She knew. She knew that those videos, those content was going to be on Twitter. She knew that. And I'm going to say allegedly, even though I got the receipt, okay? I'm still going to say allegedly, okay? Because this the receipts that I have. Absolutely. I agree with you at Real Talk with Lady D. Like I said, you cannot play, you cannot play with nobody in life like that. Like I said, it was your choice to go in there. These are grown people. These are not children. These are grown people. Now, if someone I know that is treating me bad, I see 1 or 2 times going back. 3 and 4, just call me crazy. 3 and 4. Okay, I went back 4 times, but in and out 6 times. Come on, guys. Make this make sense. Make this make sense right now. Please make this make sense because this does not make no sense at all. Not at all. And guys, if you got any questions, thank you, Eagle Soaring High. Thank you for always holding me down. Thank you. I don't know her name, Mamita. All you guys that's coming on, Dondre Sims. Thank you guys. And also make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. And I know I got a lot of haters, but I know who's for me. Because, like I said, people that's for you, they're going to support you. But this right here, like I said, I am not monetizing this video. You don't have to worry about me getting paid on it. I'm here to stand for the truth, okay? But let me go ahead and so those are the questions that I wanted to know. And this right here, I'm gonna go ahead and read it verbatim the way that it was told to me, okay? Now, we already know that those videos that was on Twitter, we already know that allegedly they say, and I showed you the receipts, that they already had put a fly out there to let people know that that content was going to be on Twitter. But this right here, this is what my reliable source had said. I'm going to say Jane. I'm going to call her name Jane. I'm not going to say her name. First contact the police 3:30, which we know. She told them of sexual videos online on Twitter that it's then on the 31st, she did an interview with the T, which we're going to go ahead and comb through that again. They asked her during an interview, doing she believed it was sexual assault. Jane stated, no, I knew it wasn't love. we received a court date on April the 1st for invasion of privacy. A court date was April the 18th. Then she turned around on a week later, she called the detective back to her home and where they put on out a warrant. So, like I said, but still of all, with that warrant, I don't see where she had put, you know, the big R. Okay, I don't see that. But let's go ahead and play that video again. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and comb through this video again. Let me see if I can go ahead and pull it up. But like I said, guys, I'm team right. I'm here to stand on the truth because is a lot of our innocent people out there in jail locked up behind lies. And if you are a victim, because you got people out there that have been a victim, and it makes it bad for the ones that's really was. And I'm not saying that she wasn't, but I am saying that nowhere on her report or during that interview she said that she was the big R. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So let me see if I can go ahead and pull that up, because for some reason when I pull some stuff on Instagram, always have a problem. For some reason it likes to boot me out. So let me see if it look like I'm froze already. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. But guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And like I said, if I can answer it, I sure will. If not, trust me, I will get right back to you. So right here, we're gonna play the video again, and we're gonna comb through it again, because I'm pretty sure if this go to trial, this same video, that we are playing over and over, is going to the jury going to also get it as well, which people are going around threatening people, saying that people are tampering with evidence and all this. First of all, you guys tried this case on social media. So how are you going to say something like this when you guys tried this case on social media, gave all these people all that information, and now you got these people scrambling trying to do with this lie that they bit off? So don't come and tell me none of this stuff, because you guys the ones sat there 24/7, stood on this guy social media from sun up to sundown, trying to watch some mistake or something that this guy was doing, so you guys could go ahead and feed it and put it on the DA's desk. Now these people got all this information, and I'm gonna say allegedly, but got all this information and don't know what to do with it because they bit off a lie. So like I said there and say, guys, you can't do stuff like this just because you don't like a person. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all. So let me go ahead and play this video right quick.
Really, 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 really bright. He wanted me to dress her up every day, with the fashion that I got, all the clothes that I brought. He wanted me to do everything for her. Anything that she wanted, I was supposed to do for her. And when I really thought about it, after seeing that they didn't really respect me or cared for me at all, they just said, "Oh, you just bought the fashion," without even recognizing that that's not all I did. You know what I'm saying? I realized that they don't love me like I really love them, and I want to go. So
Now, right there, she said that, she felt like they didn't love her. So she wanted to go. To me, like I said, and I don't have a dog in this fight, but she was upset because she did not make a queen. And I had reported this, already broke all that down. Now I'm trying to find, I don't watch this video over 101 times, and I did not see nowhere or hear in this video that she said that he did the aura to her. It was her chance, it was her opportunity to go ahead and say it, but nowhere in this interview that she said it.
So at this point, I'm more hurt than angry
Hmm.
because I ain't had time for it. I'm like, nah, I want to leave now. And he's like, okay, well, you know, are you calling your Uber or whatever? I'm doing that right. I told him I'm doing that right now. And basically, I was just like trying to not let them tell me to stay. Because even Aya said, oh, stop being self pity and just do the work. I'm like, nah, I don't want to be here no more. Like that shit is dead. It's done. I don't want to be here no more.
Let me go ahead and stop it right here. Right there. She's not talking about Chief. She's talking about the ladies. She's talking about the rest of the ladies that was in there. She's addressing them. So why did they only came after Chief? Why didn't go after the ladies? Because to me, it sounds like more likely they was the one. If you want to go ahead and put it like that, but she only went after one person. But she did not say nowhere that Chief went ahead and ordered her. And that's what I'm trying to go ahead and listen to.
Even though I truly in my heart I wanted to stay with the group and the family. I called my Uber. I call up a friend. Actually, I text a friend, and she said that I can stay at her um, place or whatever, a studio, art studio for the night. I had $6. The Uber was $4, so I got the Uber, and I started to make my exit. And the girls are snatching a charger, my nigga.
Now, we already had talked about this. She said she called the Uber and she said the girls had snatched the charger. So why is Chief is being held for hostage? But let's go ahead and continue because, like I said, I'm not an attorney. I'm just giving my opinion, just like everybody else. Just like everybody else. That's why I sit there and tell you guys all the time. Let these people do their job. These people don't need your help. That's what these people get paid for. Believe it or not, if these people had something on him, they would have been arrested him. So you guys don't need to help these people do their job. It got too much stuff that's going on out there that we can go ahead and focus on.
A charger out of my hand saying, "Oh, is that your charger? You came with this charger?" I said, "No, I didn't come with this one, but I came with a charger and I can't find it because people have been using it. I don't know where it is at." So they snatched the charger out my hand. I'm like, "Did Baba G tell you to do this?"
Now, right there, she said that the ladies went ahead and snatched the charger out of her hand. And what did she say? Did Bobby G told you to do this? Come on, guys, make it make sense. You don't have to like a person, but right is right. And if you want someone to go to prison for something that they didn't do, then the blood is going to be your hands. Because get them for what they did do, not for what they did not do. And that's why I say this right here is a weak case. No way in the world that these people can keep this man in jail. He's not in prison, he's in jail without setting a bond for him so he can go and him and his attorney can prepare for this case. They have to give him bond or they gonna have to dismiss this. But like I told you, I asked the question: do any witnesses came forth? And you cannot tell me that they're not going to give his attorney that discovery, because how they expect him to present his case if you can't tell him do they have any witnesses? Come on, guys, make it make sense. And like I said, you know, this just what's already out here. This is public information. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. These people stay up all day, all night posting when it's bond, when it's here, knowing all this stuff that's going on with this man. So you cannot try to tell somebody else what they can't do when you are doing the same thing. That's like calling the pot, calling the kettle black. Come on, guys. Enough is enough.
So I was gonna go upstairs to go to Baba G. Queen Malia comes.
Now she said she was going upstairs. Now you got your lift out there, your Uber out there. Get your tail out of that house and get your tail in that Uber and go by your business. But no, she wants to go ahead after her charger was snatched from her. She wants to go upstairs so she can tell Chief bye. You setting yourself up. You setting yourself up. Nowhere in the world, guys. No, I'm not even an attorney, but no way in the world that this stuff is, and that's why they just keep prolonging and prolonging, trying to sit there and look like trying to find something that's going to stick. But no way in the world that this right here is going to fly. And these jury, the most likely, some of these people, they don't stay on this man page 24/7, watching this man every move. These people got lives. These juries got lives. These people don't watch this mess. So do you think that these people going to sit there and go by this information, what we got right now, and going to throw this man under the jail? Come on, guys. Come on.
Comes out and tells me to go back downstairs.
And she's absolutely right. Malia was absolutely right. Malia told her to bring her tail downstairs. Now, if she would have listened to Malia, then we wouldn't be right here talking about none of this today. None of this today. If she would have sat there and listened to Malia, Malia told her to go into her Uber and get the heck out of that house. And I'm paraphrasing it.
And I'm just like, Baba G would have never treated me like this. Y'all bitches just jealous.
Wow. Wow. What did she say? And yes, I know you guys done heard it all the time, and you're going to continue hearing the time. Just imagine the jury got to hear this 101 times in one day. Now, what did she just say right now? Baba G would have never allowed this to happen. Come on, guys. Make it make sense. Make up your mind. Or your life is in danger or what?
Out the door at this point with my shoes off. And I'm getting to the car. And that's when they said, Baba G is calling you. God is calling you. Will you answer the call? So I go back inside. I go back inside to tell him bye. And
now right there, that's just to show you that these people, these jury is going to throw this mess out. Every time when I get to this point, when they say that God is calling you, and she said then answer God's call so she can go to and tell God bye. Okay? Now just imagine this getting to the judge and the jury. Okay? What you think these people are going to do? What you think these people are going to do? Now you was at the Uber. You had 1 foot in. Where you could have, come on, guys, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
I hug him and he says, I love you. I said, I love you.
She said she hugged him, so she touched him first. She said, and I'm going to talk in a third person, yes. She said she hugged him first. She touched him.
Too. And that's when he started taking me into the other room. And I said, no, stop. Like, I really got to go at this point. Like, then my Uber's outside.
Okay, she said he took her into the other room and she said, no, stop. But that's not a no stop like a violating. You violating me. You holding me hostage. That sounds like somebody that's just in love, hurt. That's what that sounds like. And I'm not in her head. So I'm going to say a legend. I'm just only giving my opinion. But it does not sound like someone was in distress. It was like, just like she said, upset. Because she did not become his queen. She wanted to be his queen. She wanted to be his queen.
He takes me into the other room, and I start crying in his arms.
And she started crying in his arms.
Because I don't know, I just was emotional. Everything was just like piling up on me. The Uber done left me, so I felt like I was trapped there again. And I was like, oh my God, like I just missed the Uber. Like, and he's telling me, I'm not gonna let you go. You know, you're my bitch, you're my property. And I'm telling him, like, you're gonna have to let me go. I'm telling him, you're gonna have to let me go.
And let me stop it right there. She said that he said that she's his property. She knew the protocol. She knew the protocol because this picture right here that I'm looking at, this flyer that I'm looking at that I showed you guys, she got the plum. I'm looking at the plum, okay? Let me look at it again. I'm looking at the plum. There are flyers. Hold on. Let me pull it up again. Let me see. I'm not going to show this. I'm not going to show her body because I don't want to be in a part of this. Let me see what I see. Let me see what I see. Hold on. I dropped my glasses. Let me see what I see. These people, they knew the protocol. These people knew the protocol. I'm watching a peach right here. Eligio. Every last one of them that was his wife. That was a part of this polygamous lifestyle. Had his name tattoo on their butt. And on this flyer right here, it says we live on Twitter. Okay? And I'm looking at a peach. I'm looking at a peach. And I know that that is her. So miss me with the part when he said that she's his B because that's how they talk to each other. And she know because she was talked like that for 6 years and kept going in and out and her property. Quite obvious she thought she was because first of all, after the second or the third year I got out of that home, I would have sat there and got that tattoo off of my butt anyway. Okay?
Go. He's like, you think I can't let you go? And at this point, I'm looking him in the eyes, and me being dumb, I got manipulated back in. Literally, like I couldn't resist him.
You couldn't do what? She couldn't do what? She couldn't resist. She looked him in the eye. What person gonna look there? What person gonna do that? Someone that violated me. And like I said, guys, I'm just here giving my opinion, just like everybody else. You know, we can't just keep doing stuff like this because this right here, this video, is what she said. She looked him in his eyes. You know, who does that? And it doesn't matter who like it or not. It is what it is. This video right here, once this hit the jury, the judge, I don't think that this gonna fly. The case is very weak because she did not say that he ordered her. She did not say that. They put those words in her mouth.
In that moment. in that moment, I was really vulnerable, and he knew exactly what to say to me, to help have me stay there, with him. And yeah, we did make love in that moment.
Now, who gonna say that? Who gonna say that? Who gonna say we made love? And the thing about it is that child did not tell them, no one, that she was ours. She said we made love. And I know she know the difference from someone making love to her and being violated. I know she knows the difference. And the reason why I say she knows the difference because Nateria, like I said, she don't have a halo over her head as well, okay? She admitted that she was a prostitute. And that's on video. That's why I can say it out openly. And that does not deflect of what happened to her or what she said is happened to. That does not affect, because no one should be violated at all. No one. But you also have to make sure that you don't accuse someone of doing something. And I'm saying allegedly. Don't accuse someone of doing something just because you are in your feelings, just because things did not go your way. Don't do that. So many innocent people today are behind bars, lost their lives, everything because of people that were scorned. But I have watched this video, guys, over 101 times. And nowhere on this video that she once mentioned that he ordered her. Nowhere. And like I said, guys, I stand on my truth. I stand on my truth. And you cannot say, well, you can't say this, you can't, because you don't know. You never been in their shoes. You don't know what I've been through. But I know right here, this right here was not R. This was not the big R. And I would stand on the top of the mountain and I would still say this is not the big R. And I believe that Jane Doe would say the same thing. I believe that Jane Doe would say the same thing because she said, she did not say that, but I hope that in her heart that she will correct it. And that's what I'm holding her for, because nowhere in her statement, nowhere during this interview that she said he ordered her, but she's not correcting it. And I pray in her heart that she does, because we know that Chief did a lot of stuff that we didn't like. But that's not what he's being charged for. That's not what he's being charged for. Where you say, okay, well, we couldn't get him on this, we're gonna get him on that. That's not the way the court. That's not the way the system works. It don't work like that. It does not work like that.
I didn't want to like resist him. I didn't want to like, because any of that, because it was just like, if I felt like if I was gonna resist him and I already done left the Uber done left, and my friend is calling me like back to back to back, asking me if I'm okay, and I'm just like being a stupid ass, like letting him manipulate me back into the situation and allowing him to have sex with me. So at this point,
So she said that she didn't want to resist him. She let him in. She let him manipulate. She did say that. But nowhere she said that he ordered her. She's just saying that she gave in. She gave in because she was in love with him. She wanted to be queen of carbonation. She wanted to be the face of carbonation. And all I'm just saying right now, guys, is just be honest. Because believe it or not, the truth is going to go a long ways.
When I was like, oh my God, I'm stupid as fuck. Because I'm a sucker for fucking love. Like, and at this point in my mind afterwards,
What she said? She said what? Jane Doe says she's a sucker for what? She's a sucker for love. She's a sucker for love. And all it takes one word to say the big R. One word, the big R. But yet she used a full sentence. I was a sucker for love.
I'm telling him I still want to go. And he's like, shut up. You my bitch. Like, you're not going nowhere. You're my property. Just hurry up and get over that shit. And let's go. Like, you wasting time. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to take a shower. And he's like, okay. So he leaves the room. And while I'm in the shower, I'm texting my friend. I'm like, at this point, I'm going to have to sneak out. Because I was weak in that moment. I was weak.
I was weak in that moment.
He knows exactly what to say to, just to get me back in. I missed my Uber. I missed my shot of going. And I'm going to have to get out because he's not letting me go. He told me that he's not letting me go anywhere. So I'm going to have to just go. So I had to sneak out in the rising when everybody was sleeping. And I prayed to God that nobody woke up. The only person that was up was Zoka, and she was in the shower. So I took the opportunity to go because I knew that if I would have stayed, more humiliation, more embarrassment, more of what happened that night would have happened more if I stayed there. And whenever you try to leave carbonation, they're going to make sure that you know that it's your fault and you're at fault.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop it right there. And it's not like I don't want to hear the rest because, like I said, but she said, Jane Doe said, when you leave carbonation, they will make you feel like it's your fault. Now, let's go ahead and play this video. Let me see if I can find this video right here. Let me get out of this right here. Jane Doe said, when they leave carbonation, they will make you feel like it's your fault. So let's go ahead and try. Let me see if I can find this video right here. I'm sorry that I didn't look for it, but let me see if I can find this video right here right quick. Because like I said, I took a lot of my videos down. And guys, when I make my videos, I know how to make it come alive. I took a lot of my videos down. Because see, like I said, you could talk about certain people, and long as you dogging them out, okay, they good with you. But the minute when you start seeing the truth, seeing through all this BS, then that's when they want to come after your channel. But like I said, I tell you guys all the time, these people don't need your help. It got too much stuff that's going on out there in this world. Too much stuff that's going on out in this world to be worrying about grown people that their choice, that they wanted to be a part of this right here. And half of the people that was doing the most talking look miserable, is all outdoors, don't even have a life. What if they take a picture and or film them and put them on blast and show you who they really are? That's the ones that stirring all this mess up. Half of them can't even show their face, but want to call people old and ugly, but you can't show your ugly face. Show your ugly face. This is messed up because how people do the most.
Your own mind. Did you forget that?
Let me go.
To out. You are
Now, what I'm trying to get you guys to see right here is that Natira sat there and say how they would try to force you to stay. Now, is she's a part of that? Because Malia was trying to go. You saw Malia was trying to go, but who was in that crowd? Who was a part of that was trying to keep Malia to make Malia stay? Come on, guys, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now, you saw right there, I'm going to show you, she took her scarf, she took the scarf from around her neck and was beating Malia with it. And all in Malia's face and told Malia she get more D than anybody. Did you hear me? And guys, I'm trying not to scream, but I get emotional. I get so emotional because what it does is the ones that really been violated. Like I said, you don't know my testimony. You don't know my testimony. Because if I really tell you my testimony, trust me, you're going to know who are real victims. So don't ever come on my page and tell me you don't know. Look at that. Look at that. Just look. Now, did you see? Did you see right there? She took her scarf. Watch and see. Wait, where's she at? You can see she right there. Look, watch that. Watch this. Look, that's her right there with this dress. Watch.
That's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. They gonna call the cops. Look at all these white people. Like,
now look, she's sitting there saying that's what she wanted. She wanted them to call the cops. Look at all these black people. She worrying about people watching. Did you hear that, guys?
oh my God. Okay. Y'all, let her go, bruh. She has her phone. No, let her go. She has her phone, bruh. Let me give her her shoes. Cause she acting crazy. Like, why you better open up your shoes? Somebody's about to come right on back. You being mad and ungrateful, bruh. Oh, cause he had a compliment you once. Let me tell you something. She said, oh, he ain't compliment her all day. He compliments you. He compliments you all day. He gives you the most fucking dick.
Did you hear that? She said he compliment you all the time. He gives you the most effing D. Did you hear that? So that means if she gets the most, somebody is lacking. They liking.
Most fucking attention. He is disrespectful, bro. You get all the fucking attention, bro. Yeah, all the fucking love. All of it. Out of all of us. Because it's not genuine. No, it's not genuine.
She said, I'll play it back. I'm gonna play it back, but I just got to talk. She said she talking about Malia gets the most love, the most attention than all of us. All of us. All of us.
Oh, okay. When is this genuine?
Because if it was genuine online, there would be some positive.
It's always.
What the fuck is it? People always
You mad selfish, bro.
people here.
Okay, she gets no fucking dick, bro. And you fucking
People here.
She don't get dick. She gets the head. The fuck?
Who got a phone on him? Who got a phone on him?
Now she went and said she don't get D, and she gets head. So come on, guys, make it make sense. Like the late Johnny Cochran said, if it don't fit, you must have quit.
No, none of y'all got your phone on you?
That's why you mad on breaking, bitch.
So go back to
She went in Malia's face. She went in Malia's face and said, you are ungrateful. Did you hear that? She went in Malia's face and said, you are ungrateful. Let me go ahead and play this back. Because he got some people that gets amnesia, okay?
You were standing outside. I was touching me for.
That's what she wanted. That's what she wanted. They gonna call the cops. Look at all these white people. Like, oh my god. Okay. Y'all, just let her go, bruh. She have her phone. No, let her go. She has her phone, bruh. Let me give her her shoes. Cause she acting crazy. Like, why you gotta open out your shoes? No, you got to come right on back. You being mad and ungrateful, bruh. Oh, cause he had a compliment. Let me tell you something. She said, oh, he ain't compliment her all day. He compliments you all the time. He gives you the most fucking dick. He gives you the most fucking attention. He is fucking disrespectful, bro. You get all the fucking attention, bro. All the fucking love. Out of all of us. Because it's not genuine. Oh, it's not genuine? Oh, okay. When is it genuine? Because if it was genuine online, there would be some positive shit. It's always. What the fuck is these fucking people? You mad selfish, bro. People here. Look at some people that she gets no fucking dick, bro. And you fucking people here. She don't get dick. She gets the head. The fuck?
Who got a phone on him? Who got a phone on him? No, none of y'all got your phone on you?
Hell no. That's why. Bro, you mad on grateful, bitch. So go back to the mad on grateful. Y'all lay on your face for what fucking reason, my bitch? You said what? You can't go back to the high school. To the what? To the man? I said out the house. I said the house. Bitch, you in the street. First of all, don't call the street. Somebody's street. You need to go. That's what you doing. Talking about go back to the man. Nigga, that's the problem. She mad ungrateful, bro. You mad ungrateful, bro. Oh, because he ain't got no compliment all day. Bitch, I didn't get sick in 3 years. My nigga, what the fuck?
Now she said that Jane said she didn't get it for 3 years. Did y'all hear that? Jane Doe said she didn't get it for 3 years. She said she didn't get D for 3 years. So quite obvious she was counting when she didn't get it. She was counting down the days, the minutes, the seconds that she didn't get it for 3 years. Now all of a sudden that now when she did get it, it was made love. But once she got out amongst these vultures, these trolls, these bottom feeders, then all of a sudden she allowed them to coerce her that she was aura, but she didn't say it. She did not say it. So I can't hold it against her because she did not say she was aura. They said it. She did not say it. So guys, like I say, I stand on my truth. And just like I said, you know, it does not make no sense. This right here is not going to fly. So if you don't have nothing on him, then you got to dismiss this. You got to let this go. You guys dropped the ball. When you should have did it, you should have done it. But y'all didn't do it. So whatever you guys are talking about, but I'm talking about this case right here. I'm talking about this case right here. I'm talking about this charge right here. Nowhere in their life is on display. These people's lives are on display. And in those videos, nowhere on those videos, even on her statement, she said that she was aura. not the ones that I read. Now, I might have passed by it, but I didn't see it. I went through all the documents and I did not see it. I did not see where she put on that she was oral. And I did not hear nowhere on that interview that she did with the T that she said she was oral. But I did hear the one that interviewed her asked her, what she asked her questions that's containing to that. But guys, like I said, we can't do that. That's not justice. That's not justice. We can't do that. We can't accuse someone of doing something just because you felt like he did so much other stuff. In that case, what if someone shined a light and record all the stuff that you did in your previous time and pull it back on you? It does not work like that. You have to get someone what they are charged for right now. And you can't keep making up stuff. That's not fair. That's not fair. Let me go ahead and take some of these questions, read some of these comments, and after that, I'm gonna go because I stayed on hour and 11 minutes, and I usually stay on an hour because I feel like if you cannot tell or make your statement within an hour, then you don't need to be online. That's how I feel, because it don't take all day, those 5 and 6 hours trying to convince people to sit there and tell them what you want to hear. Come on, guys, make it make sense. Embrace Me Beauty say the T wants Nature Boy took down any calls. She even trying to get people channel taken down if anyone shared an interior confession video. Yes, she did it to me. My channel was taken down. Yes, I'm not saying she did it. I don't know who did it. But somebody did it. Somebody reported my videos and had my videos demonetized. Yes. And I was wondering, I said there, I saw a lot of people that had content on Nature Boy, and all their channels was demonetized. All their channels was shut down, and the only ones that was running was hers. I couldn't figure that out. I couldn't figure that out. DeAndre Sims, he said, I understand what you are saying, but this is not normal behavior. So he have multiple wives. This is sick. Like I said, only thing that I can say about this, like, they are grown people, and that's not what he's being charged for. Would I do it? No, that's not my lifestyle. But like I said, people out there doing all kinds of stuff, but yet we turn the other cheek. But these are grown people. Once they get a certain age, you can't tell these people what to do with their lives. But I'm talking about the ones that children, how we got people, grown women, telling their children that they can go and change their sex. Going into schools and telling these kids that they can alter their sex and all this puberty blocks, the government all in this stuff, having these kids doing stuff that the parents don't even know about. Those are babies. They cannot make those type of decisions. These people can't even vote. They can't even go and buy alcohol. I'm talking about babies, not grown folks. We living in a world right now where any and everything goes, but nothing said about that. I have seen some worse stuff than what this is that we allowed to go, let go. We got these people out here sitting there just doing all kinds of stuff. But whatever these grown people, whatever they do with their lives, that's them. That's them. We cannot sit there. I don't like it. That's not my lifestyle, but you have to realize what time that we are in now. And also, if you really go into your history, especially when it comes to us, we was a tribe. We We come from a tribe. That's part of our DNA of a tribe. Like I said, what he was doing, it was beautiful. Because I would love to see our people come together on one accord and build together. And that's the way that it was ordained by God. Now, all the other stuff, all that extra stuff, yes, that was over the top. But it's going to be a time where we can be able to come together on one accord and build together, because we are a tribe. We come from a tribe. And there are some places in Africa still having polygamous. But is it for me? No. But whatever grown people want to do, that's something on them. And even just like I say, even if you take him out, all they're gonna do, as you can see right now, look at Velvet. Look at what she did. They went back into the cult. They went back into the same thing. Because that's what they chose. I sit there and I watch Velvet videos where she said that's a part of her life. She don't want to be a part of this world. She wants to be a part of carbonation. But like I said, so much stuff that's going on out here that we could be focused and putting our energy on and trying to sit there and tear it down when we know that the real enemy out there is working overtime on us. All this right here is a distraction because they love to see us tearing down one another. But we're not going to put our mouth on them. I was doing a video wanting to come on this morning where finish this book, and I'm trying to finish this book right here, Hebrews to Negro. Guys, make sure you go ahead and get this book, Hebrews to Negro. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. I'm trying to sit there and finish this book where I can't even get past chapter 3. And I've been having this book for almost a whole entire month, but yet I can't get even past chapter 3 because, I mean, the stuff that was going on with our people, how they colonized Africa is like 56 countries, and they colonized almost the entire continent. Only two was spared, and that was Ethiopia and Libya. All the rest of them, they colonized. How they went in and disrupt Africa and all this other stuff. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff that we can be focusing on because all this other stuff right here is only a distraction. Too much stuff is going on. And like I said, you know, I'm not trying to sit there and take up for one side. I'm team right. I'm team right. I stand on righteousness. I stand on my truth. And what I see right here is too weak. It's not going to stand. Because nowhere in this video, nowhere on these court documents, nowhere that she said that he ordered her. She said that we made love. We had intercourse. That's what it says on those statements. It's public records. Go and pull it up. We had intercourse. So where did the big aura come from? That's all I'm saying. Where did the big aura come from, guys? That's all I'm saying. It don't make sense. And I believe that if this go to trial, which I don't think it's going to go, I don't think it's going to go to trial. Because first of all, in their discovery, they don't have any witnesses. They do not have any witnesses. From what they have gathered. And I'm pretty sure that they have to release that information to them in order for him to present his case. How are you going to withhold information? And he's fighting for his life. So if they had anything, don't you think they would have presented it about now? You can't just keep allowing him to go before the judge and keep denying his bond, because if you do, that's pretty much is being held hostage. Pretty much. Look at it. Because you cannot hold a person and violate their rights. That's his Sixth Amendment. If he's asked for a speedy trial, then you're going to have to give him a speedy trial. If you have any discovery, you're going to have to give that to him and his attorney so they can make sure that they work their case. That's you can't just do that. Going by what people are putting out there. These trolls that sit there, stay up all day and all night and watch this stuff. And just like the brother said, he saw the videos. There's a lot of stuff that he don't like. He said it is sickening. But if I don't like something, guys, I'm going to turn my TV. Because they got fans only stuff. I don't go on there, but I'm hearing a lot of stuff on there. Grown old women. What's her name? This comedian woman, Yanelle or whatever name. She's on there showing up butt and everything. She's doing all kinds of stuff. You got people that likes that. Whatever float your boat, that's you do it. Long as you're adult. Now, when you got children out there sitting there doing stuff like this, Angela Stanton, go on her page. She exposing a lot of stuff that they are doing with kids. Having kids in clubs, in nightclubs, in drag clubs, young kids, babies in nightclubs, at a drag pageant. Do you hear me? Kids sitting there posing and modeling for in a gay club. Babies in that club. Where's the outcry? Where's the outcry for stuff like this? We got our own president of the United States assistant in health, where he's telling these babies that they can do a sex change or have pubical blockers and all this stuff, and the parents can't say nothing about it. Where is the outcry? That's all I'm saying, guys. We put our attention on stuff that shouldn't even be none of our business, because Twitter allows that to happen. You could do all types of stuff like that on Twitter. And according to my source, it was said, and according to the flyer that I got, and I'm going to say allegedly, but I got the flyer that was given from the source, that they put a flyer out there letting people know that they was going to put all those videos on Twitter. So like I said, you can't cry wolf after things didn't go your way. You can't tear the entire house down just because it didn't go your way. To me, that's like a damsel in distress. You tear the entire house down just because it did not go your way. What if you would have made it, queen? We wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't be here today. So just because you didn't make it, queen, because you said in those videos that you had to bow down to Malia was wearing your clothes, you sold your car, you sold everything so you could come back to be a part of carbonation. All that sounds like something personal. Unless somebody put a handgun over you and told you got to sell your car, you have to sell your clothes. But just because now you felt like you got the end of the stick, now you trying to burn the entire house down. It don't work like that. Not in this world. Guys, come on, make it make sense. Make it make sense. We can't keep playing with people's lives like that. And like I say, when it comes to our people do the most. We do the most. It's sad, guys, how our people will help these people put their foot on one another's necks like crabs in a barrel. Like I said, they say these people don't have to do nothing anymore. All they have to do is sit back and sit there and watch you sit there and tear each other up. You make these people jobs very easy. But like I said, today is them, but tomorrow it could be you. What goes around come around. And you may not be able to handle the way the other people are handling it. So you better make sure when you throw a stone at somebody else, you got to watch there's one coming right back at you, because you reap what you sow. You cannot do that just because you don't like a person. It doesn't work like that. I don't care what that person have done, because you are not the judge, the jury, and the executor. Because now what you doing? You got these people right now walking with like chickens with their head cut off, wondering what to do with this. They don't even know what to do with that mess because they know that they bit off a lie. They know that they bit off a lie. Because all the evidence is out. All the stuff is out. Everything that happened, every from event, every event, everything that had happened down to that case is all out there in the open. And what we see right now, guys, that don't sound like somebody was a victim. Now, it may be whatever you want to call it, but like I said, it is what it is. And that's real talk. So, guys, I am done. I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and keep this video up because, like I said, I'm gonna keep it up for maybe a few more hours, and after that, I might go ahead and take it down or clean some stuff out of it because you know how these people is. You know exactly how these people is. We are dealing with some wolves in sheep clothing. These people are vicious, very vicious, demonic people, miserable people that have no life. Because anybody that was set up day and night plotting how to tear one another down, when we know the real enemy is working overtime, but yet we sit there and we turn our head on stuff like this. But yet we would sit there and we would hand our own people head on a silver platter to them. That's just to show you we are messed up. We are a lost generation. We are a lost generation. So what I'm gonna do is I know exactly how they work because trust me, I've been bit by them. But no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every tongue that rise against me, the word of God say, I shall condemn. You never win when you play dirty. Because I saw you guys. You are some demonic spirit people, some evil people, very demonic people, wicked people. That's sad. And the thing about it is, like I said, our own people. Our own people. And some of them just wolves in sheep clothing. Maybe we might have the same skin, but trust me, not all of them is your kin folks. A bunch of wolves. That's all they are. Vipers. That's all they are. We are living in end times. We are living in end times. And the worst enemies are the ones that's in your own fold. Your own people, your own kind are the worst enemies. And it hurts. I tell you guys all the time, that hurts because you got to fight white supremacists on one hand. You got to fight these so-called Jays on the other hands. Then you got to fight yourself, your own people. That hurts. That hurts. What happened to am I my brother's keeper? What happened when I'm hurt? You should hurt. What happened when my brother fall? We're supposed to pick him up. But we don't do that because we still got that European chains, that mindset, that slave mentality. But we got to pull those strongholds down. We got to pull them down because we fighting the wrong people. We fighting the wrong people. And that's sad. That sucks. That sucks because half of us, we're not going to cross over. We're not going to cross over. Because see, the enemy, he knows us. He knows us better than we know ourselves. That's why he allowed things like this to happen. Oh, I don't have to do nothing. That's what they say. I don't have to do nothing. Let them do it. Let them do the job for us. That's how they talk. But they ain't gonna do. There are people like that. There are people do get away with so much stuff. But let us do it. We get one step ahead. They there to come and reel us back in. But guys, like I said, this right here ain't it. This is not it. We got to stop it. Well, then again, we know who we messing with. We messing with some people that's not only ugly on the outside, but ugly on the inside. Those perverted spirits. That's all it is, a bunch of perverted spirits. They hate the black man. They hate the black man. They don't even know who they are. So quite obvious, they're going to do something like that. Quite obvious you're going to do stuff like that because you hate who you are. You don't know who you are because you full of so many demonic spirits. You don't know who you are. That's why you can hide behind the camera. A bunch of computer thugs. That's all they are, a bunch of computer thugs. Keyboard thugs, that's what you call them. Stay up all night worrying about these people's business. These people are grown. If you don't like what's going on, turn your channel. Stop watching it. The only way you're going to know what's going on if you are watching that. But enough is enough, guys. Enough is enough because you cannot stop people that want to do whatever they want to do. That's their lives, whatever they want to do. That's their business. Get your house in order. What if someone take the camera and bring it through your house and see how your house is all messed up, all out of order? So those are the type of people that do things like that. Miserable people. That's sick. That's sick. If you're going to get somebody, get them for what they done. Not just because you don't like a person. Because now you got these people sitting there, like I said, walking around like chickens with their head off, wondering what to do with this case. Because they know if they let him go, what's going to happen. They know he's coming. He could come back on them if he want to. But he's not that type of person. As I heard, he ain't worrying about, oh, he just trying to get free, trying to come out of that. But just say if he wanted, he could come out of it because y'all guys, they bit off a lie. They bit off a lie. Guys, how can you sleep at night? How can you sleep at night? But see, people like that, they miserable. They miserable. And that's a scripture for them in Proverbs. How they stay up all night plotting how to tear one another down. They get no rest. They up all night. And the only time they'll fall asleep when they know they done put a net over their brother or their sister. But warn to you, because your day is coming. Your day is coming. But like I said, all I got to do is ask the question. I asked the question. I wanted to know. And I got my answer. I got my answer. All I wanted to know. Did she know? Did Jane Doe know that those videos was going to be released on Twitter? Do you have proof? Do you have proof that she knew? Show me the proof. And what I got, trust me, that was good enough. That was good enough. That was good enough. Set 12 said, Real Talk with Lady D, he got a bond hearing for January 13th. That is near. I think the 13th is tomorrow, right? No, that's January. Yeah, January the 13th. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I believe that he's going to be released. I give it about maybe December the 31st. December the 31st, he's going to be released. Because they can't hold him for what? Hold him for what? If you could tell me right now what they can hold him for, please let me know what they can hold him for. Because what we got right here, these charges, it's all from one person. And nowhere on that document, on nowhere that I read on the warrants, that search warrant, that she said that he ordered her. She did not say that. So I can't lie and say that child said that because she didn't say it. She said we made love. On these papers right here, I read, it says sexual intercourse. That's what she told the detective. Let me see. And this public records. Go on his you'll find it. Go online. It's there. Let me see. Number is 3. She number 3. The only thing that she was concerned about the videos that was on Twitter. That was the only. She didn't say nothing about that. She was ordered. It says on the 3rd, on 3/30/22, she filed a report of sexual explicit videos of herself on Twitter, and then post a video of them having sex. She stated the video occurred while she lived on that street. The video showed of sexual of she and Mr. Bishop having sexual intercourse. That's what it says. Read it. That's what was on the search warrant. So if the search warrant say that she was having sexual intercourse, she told the detective, and I'm not gonna go and repeat all this, but some of this stuff I'm gonna go ahead and blot it out because I know how dirty these people is. Sexual intercourse. Why did they needed to fly a helicopter over this man's house when is having sexual intercourse is a crime? When is having sexual intercourse is a crime? Someone please tell it. Make it make sense. Make it make sense because this does not make sense at all. Like they say, if it don't fit, you must acquit. So guys, on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. But if you guys had any questions, let me know. Which feel free because I don't know if this video gonna stay up. Okay. It says okay. She and a minion did. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sat 12, Embrace Me Beauty, DeAndre. Guys, thank you for Eagle Soaring High. Always having my back. Thank you for joining my live. So, guys, I'm done. Because, like I said, if you can't make your case in 1 hour, then you shouldn't be making it at all. D, she first reported revenge porn, but later reported an R retaining to that specified time. So, is it a report of she saying it was the R? Because I didn't see it. So, there is a report. Is it is a statement that's on file? Because I went through all the documents and I didn't see anything that says the aura. But still of all, even if she did say the aura on the documents on the tape that she said that they had intercourse and they made love. So I don't know. But I'm gonna find out because I don't see nowhere on the paper that I'm reading this search warrant, this affidavit, this one that I'm reading right here, I don't see nowhere where it says that she was oral. And I do see where it says that the I guess the detective that took the case, I saw somewhere where he mentioned it. Let me see. I did see somewhere where he mentioned it, but I don't see where she you read one of the two police reports. Yeah, so there's another one. Well, I'm gonna see if I can get that one. I'm gonna see if I can get someone to go ahead and send that one to me because I don't see that one. You read one of the two police reports. Let me see. Well, I'm looking at it right now. I'm on. Let me see. Let me go back on it because it's not showing. Let me see. Let me see if I can go ahead and pull it out. 22 CR. If not, I will get. I'm gonna get my reliable source to see if she can pull it up for me because I didn't see it. See this is all this reports right here. You can see it. No, I don't think you can see it. Can't see it. But I don't see it. Oh, you know what date it? What date? Give me a date and I can go ahead and pull it up. Because I see 4/19 22. That was the motion. She said, Lady D, a search warrant has to have probable cause. See if you can find the detective remark about what she told her. Oh yeah, I read that one where he said probable cause. But she didn't say it in her statement. I did read that one. Let me see. Yeah, I think I did read that one. Yeah, let me see. It says right here. Uh, okay, it said after being duly sworn, the post and on oath says that he has probable. It says that he has. Right here, it says that I guess it's talking about the detective that took made the report. It says that he has probable cause to believe that within record maintained by the custodian of record from Twitter for the iCloud. I guess they had said there and confiscated all that, but it says that he has probable cause. There is being concealed certain evidence to wit message files, the Constitution, evidence of a violations of whatever the laws are, and nude and sexual explicit electronic transmission And for the date of 3/24/2020 through 4/1/22, which is subject to search and seize, the fact which established probable cause for the insurance of a search warrant or as follows. So that's what the detective have saying, that they had probable cause to go out with this search warrant. But I don't see, which I'm gonna go ahead and check it out again, because this is my first time pulling this up right here. I wanted to just, reason why I came on, I wanted to talk about, you know, his rights being violated. You know, is this a violation when he asked for a speedy trial? And also, did Jane Doe knew about those videos that was on Twitter? Now, this right here, I'm gonna see. I don't see. I'm looking at right now the search warrant, and right here on the search warrant, I see probable cause. But that's talking about the search warrant. You know, when they did this warrant, in order for the judge to sign off on it. But number 3 is her, I guess it's her statement. But it says that she and Bishop is having sexual intercourse. I don't see anything that says anything about the big aura. Now, if you can give me a date, because I'm right here online, I can pull up the date to see if it's there, but I don't see it. Now, I do see the aura, but it's from the detective. That same probable cause. Well, I didn't see where she came out and said. Now, in number 3, I see where she's saying sexual intercourse. So I don't know. So, guys, look, on that note, I'm going to go, and you all have a good night and peace out. Talk to you guys later.